Hi, this is Humphrey, and this is my slideshow presentation. I have had many agents that influence my understanding of self and the world. There are people and experiences that have affected the way I view life and even the way I experience life. I can sometimes see the influences, but often the influences are subtle and even at times go unnoticed. I am aware, though, of two agents I believe have had the greatest impact on my world. Those two influences are my family and religion. My parents have always taught me about the gospel growing up, and it is a big part of my life and has definitely shaped my understanding of the world. By the gospel, I mean that Jesus Christ died for my sins and took the payment I deserved, so I would not have to. He saved me and has given me a relationship with God that can last forever. We have always gone to church and studied the Bible at home. These two things have really helped me to understand the world and to be able to know what to stay away from and how to live. It is evident to me that humanity is a fallen race, and we are very sinful. And the world tries to normalize sin, which makes it difficult as a Christian to stay away from temptation. But my parents and my church have really helped me not to fall into temptation and the things of the world and to keep the correct view of the world. My friends affect this view greatly as well because they agree with all that I believe. This helps me stay in line and not fall to the temptation of society. My family has shared my values and my religion as well. They have tremendously impacted me in what is right and wrong and have showed me Christianity in the Bible and in the way they live their lives. I completely agree with all that my parents have taught me. My peers or my friends have really impacted my values as well because I go to a Christian high school, and most of my closest friends have the same values as me, which has challenged me and encouraged me. In addition, my church helps me and allows me to see that there is good in people in the world, and despite the crime and evil. This lets me keep a positive view on humanity. It also reminds me that not all society is totally evil and that there is still hope because of Jesus Christ. My family also greatly affects my work ethic and how I value being diligent and hardworking. My siblings have all worked at a young age, and that made me want to work at a young age as well. I feel like having a good work ethic when you are young is very helpful the older you get because it will make you more diligent in your work. It also helps you financially. My family, especially my parents, have taught me how to keep and invest my money well. They have been smart on how much I spend, save, and invest. It has already been showing, even though I'm just 16. All of my siblings have also been told by my parents what to do with it and learned how to handle their money at a young age. Learning this at a young age is very good because it teaches you how to handle and save your money when you start working. A lot of the norms that I have adopted also come from my family, peers, school, and mass media. One of those norms is college. I feel like it is very important because it is really great to have in the business world to get a job or to have a trade you can apply yourself to. Going to college is really normalized in my family because all of my family has gone to college. Norms like playing sports and going to church come from my family and friends. My family have always played sports and are very athletic, so it made me want to participate in sports as well, and I have really enjoyed that. Working is also a norm or expectations in my family. It is normalized by my friends and even by the media at my age. I am only 16, but I have been working for 2 years already, as well as many of my friends. While so many norms are created by mass media, many are very dangerous and unhealthy for people to follow. The mass media really puts pressure on teenagers to fit in and do what everyone else is doing, even if it's bad. This can be such a terrible influence on our generation. I have chosen to go against those norms, which, again, I believe is due to the influence of my family and religion. My parents really are great at limiting social network to just the right extent. They put up restrictions and limits, but do not do too much, and we still have a lot of freedom. The amount they limit is much more important now than it ever has been before, because of the accessibility that is available to everyone. It has gotten so bad that it is easy for anyone to see anything at any time. Society has really normalized many bad sexual temptations that need to be stopped. That's why I really agree with the restrictions that my parents put up for me and my family, because what society is normalizing is very unhealthy. This accessibility has really expanded over the last 20 years, and the effects are so destructive. My family has also impacted my activities and hobbies because I have followed in their footsteps. Many of them play sports and many of them play instruments, so I just picked up on some of them, and I've really enjoyed it. I play volleyball and basketball. I have played piano since I was 5, and now I also play acoustic and electric guitars. My friends and school have also impacted me, especially in sports. Many of my friends play sports, and I really wanted to do it with them, so I have been playing basketball for 5 years. My friends also influence what shows I watch. Many of the shows I enjoy I watch with my friends. My religion also impacts my hobbies. My choice to go to church and to go to a Christian school are greatly impacted by my church and religion. The choices I make greatly are affected by my religion. For instance, the things I do or stay away from. Mass media affects me mainly in a negative way, and tries to pull me away from the good influences in my life, and going to church. The negative pull is very difficult to pull away from, but being a Christian, I fight every day to stay away from the sin of this world and try not to fall into temptation. There are so many areas I could discuss, but these are the ones most affected. My family and religion have shaped my view of the world for the better, and I have impacted the way I see myself and what I value and believe for the positive. Yes, work and money and college may be important, but the most important values are God and character. Who God is and who I am are the most important, and my family and religion help me and encourage me to receive the positive agents and refuse the negative ones. I am so thankful for these influences in my life.